congratulate Clemson for winning this tournament. I thought our kids played hard. We made all day long. I don't know. It didn't resemble the team that played the first two games. Made a ton of mistakes, but part of that's the team we're playing. I'll be honest with you. Even though we got to 6-5, I felt like we were 2 touchdowns behind the whole game, and they finally found a way to blow it open there at the end, and when we made it a little bit close. But proud of my kids, and I wish Clemson the best. I hope they can get back to Omaha. I know that's something they've been trying to chase down for a little while since Seven has retired from here, and I'd like to thank all the players that have played for me over 39 years at USC Aiken and at Coastal. I'm very honored to have coached them all, and been very, very blessed in the things that we've accomplished and done, and very proud of it. As frustrating as this moment is to me, we've made great strides in the time I've been there, and Coach Snall, he'll take this thing to better heights than I did, and before it's over with, I believe.
All right, questions. We'll start right here, and then we'll go to the back of cameras.
Coach Chris, NBCU Tigers, you've been at the top in this sport with Coastal. You've won a national championship. A lot of changes the last few years with transfer portal, NIL. Now that you're riding off into the sunset and you're going to obviously do what you want to do now, what is your thought on the state of college baseball and where it's at, where the portal and NIL is concerned?
I think it's a complete mess, to be honest with you. Just talking to my AD, he tells me there's going to be legislation coming down finally that you're going to have full scholarships for everyone on the roster, which that has been sorely needed. I'm not against the NIL. The way it's been done, I'm completely against it. I get it. And, I'll use. I was talking to Coach Leggett yesterday. Trevor Lawrence lost millions of dollars here. Because if it had NIL back in his day, he might have made more money here than he did going professional. And I get it. It's just I don't agree with the point with the NIL, and it's just me, my personal opinion. And I'll use football as an example. The fourth string tackle gets NIL. Well, NIL is supposed to be because you actually did something. And I just don't think that's what it's about. Personally, I think it should be for the guys that actually accomplish something, and not just everyone across the board. They've turned every booster and everything all loose. And I'll use this analogy. This is what's wrong. If Major League Baseball, the NBA, and the NFL had a system where everyone was a free agent every year, do you realize what chaos would be? It would go away. You wouldn't have those 3 sports. If you did, in baseball, it'd be the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Dodgers, Texas, and the rest of the teams couldn't compete because they would spend every amount of money they needed to spend to do it. And that's what's going on right now. There's not a level playing field. It's just ridiculous for me. Much as I'm going to miss the kids, and I'm going to miss the heck out of them. Dealing with that mess, I'm telling you right now, the fact that there are teams in college baseball giving $2+ million of NIL money away. Come on, man. It's just, a real system would be one where they get a little bit of money, but then they put money in trust or this and that, so that you have the horror stories you see in the NFL and different places. Major League Baseball gets big signing bonuses, and boom, 5-10 years later they're broke. They don't have a dime. They don't have an education. They don't have anything. There has to be a better way. It's not just who can raise the most money and give it away. There has to be a better way, because, like I said, professional sports would go in the toilet in a hurry if we used this system. This is me as a college coach. This is what I have to deal with. You can sign your returning players to a scholarship which binds you to them, But they can come around in July and go, I'm going to go in the portal. I'm up in the Cape and somebody's going to give me a big NIL deal, and you were held accountable, coach. You had to honor that scholarship you gave me, but now I'm going to go in the portal and leave you hanging. That's a messed up system. And I hope somebody fixes it. I'm be honest with you. That part I'm going to enjoy to be very honest with you.
All right, let's go to the back here with the cameras.
Hey, Coach, in between the two cameras here. Talk a little bit about the errors tonight. You said coming into this one that you guys had to play your best ball to beat this Tiger team. Clearly, the 4 errors pretty much doomed you guys in terms of trying to win this ball game.
We did the same thing in the first game. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. It's not who we've been. We've not hit, we've not pitched, we've not this. Then we've turned around and done all of it. But the one thing we've been really good at has been defense. It's the one thing we've been, heck, we gave up less than 20 stolen bases all year, which is unheard of in college baseball, and heck, we were fielding a higher percentage than we've ever fielded in any team I've ever coached. And I have no idea. It was really weird. Some of the weirdest errors too. Balls right through our leg, pick off throw, we just don't catch in the air. I have no idea. I don't know if it's mental fatigue, what it was, but we didn't play great. But again, listen, man, when you put pressure and pressure's applied to you by an opposing team that has, probably, I definitely say superior overall talent. Especially on a pitcher's mound at this point in time with all of our injuries. When there's a lot of pressure on you, you end up sometimes just succumbing to it, and you don't play well. And that's the only thing I can figure. I really, like I said, I felt like the whole game long. I looked up and we were down by 1 run. I had felt like the whole game, like, damn, man. We need to throw 2 touchdown passes and kick a field goal to catch up. That's how it felt, and we're 4 runs down. We wiggled off the hook time after time after time. I don't know how many they left on base. They left 13. We were very fortunate to even be in the game, to be very honest with you.
All right, let's stay in the back with the cameras.
Julie Kennedy, News 13. Coach, you coached your final collegiate game for you. Has it finally hit you yet, those emotions?
No, I don't know. There'll be a moment in time somewhere along the way, and Red Dirt Road will play, and I'll probably break down, to be very honest with you. But it's. I don't look at it as a sad thing. It's a opportunity in life to chase some other dreams and do some things. I've put my heart and soul in this for 39 years, and I'm proud of what we've done. I don't, this game notwithstanding. To get where we got with this team. We had 7 scholarship pitchers go out before we ever played a game. We've been scrambling all year. Our Friday and Saturday guys had surgery last June and July. And we picked up 2 junior college guys that were really good. Both of them blew out their arms before we ever played the first game in January. Our top reliever was an all-star guy in the Cape Cod League. Blew his shoulder out before we ever played a game. You can only take so many pieces away and expect us to do things. Look how many freshmen. We're just running freshman after freshman after freshman. It's a good omen for Coach Knoll and this group moving forward, because they're going to get 2 or 3 of those real key arms back next year from their injuries, and these young guys will continue to get better. And with a good recruiting class, I think they'll have a chance to have one of the better teams they've ever had there.
All right, let's stay in the back with the cameras.
Coach, you're Teal to the bone. It's in your blood. What do you say to the Teal Nation and your fellow alumni and the fans of this program, and just what they've done over the last 29 years supporting you and this baseball team?
I can't say thank you enough. I can't tell them I love them enough. It's been an incredible ride, and I've said this several times. Very few people in life get to have the job they want for an entire career at a place that they want it, in and around people they want to be around. You know, I've been so blessed. I've gotten to coach at 2 great places, ended up at the place that I dreamt of being even after I got out of pro ball. Like, man, that's if I can ever coach, that's where I want to coach. And you know, I said it from day one. And you know, I mean, I can't tell you how many people ask me, "Have you ever gone to Omaha to game?" I said, "Hell no, I ain't ever going until we earn it." And you know, when we earned it, I went. And you know, I just that whole thing. You know, I mean, one of the coolest moments in my life was the day we played in the national championship game, to see the amazing Tiger fans and the Gamecock fans and our fans. We were all one family. Probably one of the few times in our state in anything that has ever happened. You know, I can still remember the football guys going nuts in their weight room when we won, and the videos and stuff. I mean, it was, you know, that was a very surreal ride. And you know, I've been very blessed. Our fans have been great, and you know, we've all grown up together.
Do we have any more questions for Coach? Thank you.